Yes, guys, welcome back to Cardiff City World. This is the Breakdown Extra, and this is the second installment of the curious case of Rubin Colwill, as we take a deep dive and we delve into the journey of this remarkable talent, from his undeniable abilities and qualities, standout performances, to his evolving role at both Cardiff and maybe in the future the national team, but also we take a look at why people still aren't completely on board with Rubin. Born on April 27th, 2002 in Neath, Wales, Rubin James Colwill began his football journey at a young age. He joined Cardiff City's youth academy at just 8 years old, where he showcased immense ability and potential early on. His dedication, his hard work paid off when he made his professional debut for Cardiff City on February the 13th, 2021, in a 3-1 victory versus Coventry City. Just a day later, he was given his first professional contract, marking the beginning of a promising career. And Rubin's his impact was immediate. On the 12th of September 2021, he announced himself on the big stage by netting 2 goals in a 2-1 win over Forest. His ability to influence the games became evident. His performances gathered attention from fans and from pundits alike, and of course, straight away caught the eyes of clubs higher up the pyramid. In that 21-22 season, he made 34 appearances in total, with 5 goals, 1 assist, with an average player rating of 7.2. 22-23, 20 appearances, didn't have the impact that he would have hoped in that follow-up season. He made 20 appearances in the Championship, but only 2 assists, no goals, and an average rating of 6.8. So still hitting that sort of 7 out of 10 consistency. 23-24 under Errol Bullitt, played 36 matches, only scored the 1 goal and 3 assists with an average rating of 7. He did play a lot of his games off the bench for Errol Bullitt and was often the player who was rotated. This season, up to March 2025, played 27 games as of this recording, with 1 goal and 2 assists and an average rating of 6.9. So as you can see from those average ratings, he has hit 7 out of 10 on average for the kind of 3 and a bit seasons that he's been involved with the first team. Obviously, there's been a couple of seasons where he's played more, and actually those are where his ratings are higher. And then the 22-23, he only played about 20 appearances. And then this year, obviously, was still ongoing. He's a bit of an enigma because, the ability, the potential is there, but people feel that at 22 and for a couple of seasons in the first team, they should be more consistent. His numbers should be higher for the ability that he clearly possesses. Now, in my opinion, and it's something which I've talked about a lot, you can't coach composure and you can't coach natural ability, 2 things which Rubin has in abundance. But equally, progression, development, they aren't linear. They are not the same for every individual. They won't even be the same for the Colwill brothers. It is not as simple as come through the academy, 16s, 17s, 18s, 21s, first team, or maybe the occasional loan and then first team. Some players are ready at 17, 18 to play first team football and go and excel. Some people are, the once in a lifetime generational talents are able to go and play at the very top of the game, age 16, 17, 18. That is unusual. You've only got to look at Victor Gyökeres, who was previously at Coventry, did all right in the Championship, looked decent enough, but now widely regarded as one of the top strikers in Europe. All the big clubs want him because strikers are in such a small commodity, or a small amount of them, out and out old school strikers, which we have one. Check out my video on Yusuf Salic probably next week. It's recorded already, so it's a fun one. But anyway, back to Rubin Colwill. Look, progress is not linear, so players develop at different times. I think it's fair to say that at times Rubin struggles maybe with the decision making in terms of maybe moving the ball a bit quicker. I'd like to actually see him be a bit more ruthless and greedy in certain scenarios. Sometimes I feel like he wants to always make that extra pass instead of beating a man and getting his shot off. I know it's a fair criticism as well that sometimes he doesn't move the ball quick enough in the slightly deeper areas and looks to carry it. But I think it's also fair what some people say in that he doesn't have the runners off him, so he ends up having to carry it or go down into what you call a blind alley because he hasn't got the players around him making that movement. There's no doubt in his ability. There's no doubt in his potential. And I think it would be a real sad thing if come this summer, whether Cardiff stay up or down, if Rubin moves on, because I think he'll go on and excel. Now, for him, obviously, he will do whatever's best for his career. From a Cardiff point of view, I want to see these homegrown players, these lads who love Cardiff City, who are Cardiff City fans. They're the guys I want to see coming through and excelling in the first team. And it does make me sad to see how quickly people have made him a scapegoat this year. Now, is that because certain other players have left so they can no longer be the scapegoat? Or is there a fair criticism there? I do think, and I said this about Errol Bullock, I say it about Omar Risa, I say it about everyone, Darren Pearce, whoever. Everybody is up for scrutiny. Everyone is up for constructive criticism and analysis. But you've got to be realistic. I will use this very brief and go off script, as it were, and we'll just use this brief example. This past Saturday, we played Blackburn away, which we won, battled and dug out an unexpected 3 points that we need in our relegation battle. And I saw on Facebook one person said it, and a few people responded agreeing. And then I saw on social media people saying that he doesn't work hard. Like, it's just factually not true. And look, I welcome all opinions, but it's just factually not true. He absolutely works his behind off. He has got some of the highest stats for winning the ball back. He, in the Blackburn game specifically, which these people were kind of criticising his work rate for, on the ball, he was quite poor. Like, he didn't have his best game on the ball, but off the ball, he did not stop working. The last 15, 20 minutes as well, when we're really digging in to make sure we don't concede and make sure we don't drop points, make sure we don't switch off. He's literally sprinting from right to left, right to left, right to left to cover the spaces, to block the passing lanes, and to do his job defensively, which is not his, I say it's not his strong point. He is quite strong. But what I mean by that is, generally speaking, as an attacking midfielder, defending is not his forte, but he does it very well. The statistics of Rubin's career highlight the need for consistency and the need for him to kick on, but they also highlight his contribution to Cardiff City over the seasons. And I think it's unfair to make out like he doesn't do certain things. Does he need to improve? Yes. Does he need to find that consistency? Yes. Do I think he will find it and can find it at Cardiff? I do. But Cardiff have to wake up as a football club and utilise not just Rubin Colwill, but Isaac Davis, Alex Robertson. These talented young players will not hang around for ages whilst we tactically don't play football that suits them and constantly rotate them onto the bench or leave them on the bench because they don't fit the physical kind of direct football that we want to play. These boys are ballers. Embrace it. They're athletic, they're quick, they're physical, and they're good footballers. Get the right players around them and let them shine, is my personal opinion. The admiration for Rubin Colwill, it's not just fans like myself. It's not just, other people. It's not just teams like Villa. There was, it extends to previous managers. Cardiff City manager Mick McCarthy once said, Rubin's got a lot of talent. He's a gifted player with a fantastic future ahead of him. It's about getting, and that is one of those managers, by the way, who style of football probably didn't suit Rubin, but he saw the undoubted ability that this guy has got. Those kind of endorsements from a manager who probably wasn't going to utilize him in his system shows and underscores the high regard that he's held within that football community. Like, if you speak to any other fan of any other championship club, you speak to Premier League fans, managers who are aware of him, they all think he's phenomenal. Now, of course, we as Cardiff fans, we see him week in, week out. We see that he's not at that level all the time. But I would suggest that we help him get to that level all the time instead of getting on his back and scapegoating him by him being the first one to be dropped or the first one to be taken off, or just as he's starting to look dangerous, we take him off or we play him out of position, whatever it may be. I feel let's utilize his skill set. Yes, utilize his talent before somebody else does. Internationally, Colwill's versatility has been a topic of discussion. He started as an attacking midfielder, but the Welsh national team was certainly discussed, and with a future view of him operating more in a deeper role, or as a number 8, maybe even a number 6. The shift aims to utilise like that vision, that passing range more effectively, but also allow him to influence game and the tempo of games from deeper positions. I do think, for the time being, he's unlikely to be in that Wales squad. But seeing his performances as a number 8 for Cardiff this year, when he has been given that opportunity, I think if he ends up playing as a number 8 consistently, he will have a future in the Wales squad, because I think he's got all the tools. When he's on form, Rubin Colwill is unplayable. He elevates Cardiff City as a team. The team look better. His ability to link the defence and attack, coupled with his spatial awareness, makes the team more cohesive, more threatening, and it releases the runners, releases the Tanners, the Alveses, the Ashfords, and gives them that space and that excitement to go and play their games. His performances set the tone often for the football club, making him the barometer for the team's success. A standout moment in Rubin's season this year was his performance against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Despite Cardiff facing a Premier League opposition with a slightly changed side, with Rubin playing in that number 8 position alongside Aaron Ramsey, Colwill showcased all his class, all his abilities. He controlled the midfield, creating several key opportunities. His display not only highlighted that potential, but also caught the eye of other clubs, caught the eye of the pundits, caught the eye of fans watching around the world. It's no surprise that Rubin's talents have attracted that admiration from other clubs. There's been rumours for a couple of years now of interest from top-tier teams. It's testament to his growing reputation. However, his commitment to Cardiff City to this point has been unwavering. I would be lying if I said I'm not concerned that we might see him leave in the summer because of a variety of things that we've kind of touched on here. For me, I would still love to think that his best way of progression is to play week in, week out for Cardiff and showcase his undoubted potential, but also find that consistency in his development to go and take Cardiff to the next level as well, because he is that good. Looking ahead, Colwill's future with both Cardiff City and Wales in the long term, it does appear bright. His ability his ability and his adaptability in midfield roles does provide a bit of tactical flexibility. He can also play as a false 10, a false 9, or a fullback, like a winger, wide striker. So, he continues to mature. I'm sure that his development will progress and he'll get better. I just hope that it's with Cardiff City and long term for Wales, and he becomes a linchpin for both. Rubin Colwill's journey is a testament to talent, but also hard work and evolution, because he has changed his game, and defensively he's done a lot to improve his game, something which was requested of him of Errol Bullitt and other managers. I believe Cardiff City is the right place to evolve as a club, and for Rubin to evolve as an individual, Whether that happens remains to be seen. Please do stay tuned to Cardiff City World for more exclusive content. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you'd like to become a member, please do just hit that join button and you get exclusive content, early access to tickets, all that good stuff on the tickets front. If you'd like to come to the Glen Loovens event, act fast. Email Cardiff City World. Tell them how many tickets you want because there ain't many left. It's going to be a great night. Be great to see you, put some names to faces and stuff like that. We'll have more content because we do Cardiff City content 7 days a week by fans, for fans. In a bit. A tough few days. It's been a tough season. It's been a long few seasons, if we're being honest. The defeat to Luton Town still stings. The frustration, the anger, the stress, the worry, it's all come to a head. We've all felt it. We all continue to feel it. The performances haven't always been what we wanted. The results have definitely not been what we've been looking for. We're looking over our shoulders now, and relegation is once again absolutely a reality. But now, more than ever, we have a decision to make. As a football club, as a fan base, the players, the squad, the manager, the board, everybody involved at Cardiff City from top to bottom, everybody who loves the club. Do we let the season slip away? Or do we stand up and fight for the club that we love? Cardiff City is in a battle, a relegation dogfight. And make no mistake, relegation for this football club would be disastrous. The romanticism of the old days, or flying through and seeing new towns and traveling the country in League One, is ludicrous. Financially, the impact alone could set us back years and years and years if the club was to even survive. The Championship is one of the toughest leagues in the world, and dropping out of it is an option that we cannot afford. But there's one thing that has always made Cardiff City strong. One thing that has kept our club alive through the highs, the lows, through the promotions, the struggles, the heartbreaks, the euphoria, the rebrand. Cardiff City is about the fans. The fans are the lifeblood of this football club, because football isn't just a game. It's a life. It's an outlet. It's in our blood. It's our mental health. It's our day-to-day life. It's all we think about. Players come, players go. Managers come, they go. Even board members and owners, they change. But we remain. The Cardiff City faithful, the heartbeat of the football club. The people who will be there next year no matter what. Will be there next week no matter what. Who think about it every minute of every day. And that's why now, more than ever, our football club needs us. The players need to feel our energy. They need to hear our voices. Every tackle, every pass, every shot, we must fight for it. We must be there. We must push them on. We have to be the 12th man. Because when the Cardiff City Stadium's rocking, it is a fortress. You look at the Swans South Wales derby this season. Absolutely rocking. We must get behind the team. We must make the difference. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. We've been the catalyst for the great moments. And we will and we can do that again. This is our club, our city, our passion. And together we'll fight for it when others won't fight for us. Through the setbacks, through the disappointments, through the challenges, we stand united. Because Cardiff City is more than just a team. It's who we are. Keep the faith, my friends. Because one way or another, the Blues are staying up.